Yo, what's up, guys? I had kind of a life-changing experience yesterday. I ate chicken to the point where I didn't feel like eating chicken anymore, and I never thought that would happen. I love chicken. Chicken is my favorite food of all time, or was, because I still don't feel like eating chicken. It's almost been 24 hours, and I'm scared. I still am not in the mood to eat chicken. What the fuck is going on? My body is going through some scary changes, and I don't like it. Anyway, I have a match with NBZ. This match was ridiculously fun. I don't even know how. I can't even explain this in words. It was so much fun. He loses with Darkrai. I lose with my Mew. It's an Uber's match, obviously. I go for Magic Code expecting Dark Void. We had to replay this because last time the match before this, he just ran first turn. But it misses, and I'm like, fuck, okay. He's not going to do that again. So I'm going to go for the Stealth Rock as he subs this time, which is fine with me. He Dark Voids again. I didn't really expect that. Even if I went for Magic Code, though, it would not have worked on the sub. But I have a Lumberry anyway, so I'm still good. Even though this guy is actually getting lucky right now, I'm still in a good position. So I go for U-turn, break a sub, and I'm ready to bring in something faster than him to kill him off, revenge kill him basically. And I'm looking at my team and I don't see anything faster, and I'm like, shit. I have nothing to outspeed this Darkrai. So I'm going to my own Darkrai, who is speed tying, obviously. We're using the same database from Tony, which is really awesome, by the way. Check it out. I'll put a link in the description. He wins the speed tie first as he subbed and I Dark Void. Then I sub and he Dark Voids and I win the speed tie, which is hilarious. But yeah, we're using the exact same set. We both go for Focus Punch just to break each other's subs. And it was just so funny how this played out. I still don't have a nickname for my Darkrai though, but if you guys have any like interesting nicknames you want to give me for a lot of Uber Pokemon actually, because this database does not have nicknames in them obviously, so I have a lot of Pokes that I still need to nickname and I don't really know nicknames for them. So if you have any suggestions for any random Uber Pokemon, just let me know. I talk fast. Anyway, we both go for Unprotected Focus Punches just to see who is going to be faster to and I win. And I'm like, yes! Yes, I am victorious. Critical hit as well, which obviously does not matter because it's a Darkrai and it's a Focus Punch, and that should just kill like 6 in a row. In comes Mewtwo. Now, I know he's going to predict the Sucker Punch, knowing I'm the same set as him. But even if he Calm Minds, I don't really expect him to 8 times in a row, so I can get a Sucker Punch off eventually. But he goes for a Light Screen, so he's a dual screener, which is like, oh, okay, this guy's not going to be attacking me whatsoever, so I'm going to have to go for Dark Void, which is fine with me. He does get both his screens up, though, which is kind of bad. I'll just have to stall those out, I guess. I thought about going for the Focus Punch on the switch here, but he does have the Reflect up, so even if that does work out, that really does not make a difference whatsoever. I am just going to go switch back to my Mew to see what he wants to do. I expect him to switch as well after getting both screens up and getting put to sleep, which he does, into his Fortress. I decide to transform into him, because that's really the best thing I can do, and that possibly will allow me to stall out some Light Screen and Reflect as well, because I am now a Fortress with 404 HP, which is like the bulkiest Fortress ever, so that's pretty cool. He Rapid Spins, sets up some spikes as well. I go for Toxic Spikes here. I forget if he has a Ghost type, I think, so I don't actually want to go for my own Rapid Spin. I switch out here, right? I switch to my Ho-Oh, figuring it's a good time to go for a sub on his Fortress. But he switches out to his Jumpluff on the same turn, which I don't like very much because I don't want my Ho-Oh to be put to sleep. So I'm going to go back to Mew as Sleep Fodder. Basically, he misses, though, which does not matter this time because he can just put me to sleep afterwards, which is what he does. And like normally that would matter because that means I get a turn of sleep there. But since sleep turns were set in this game, it really does not make a difference whatsoever. I go back to Darkrai here. I don't know why, to be honest. I mean, I expected Lead Seed. So, I don't really know. Like, the only attacking moves I have are Sucker Punch and Focus Punch, neither of which can even touch fucking Jumpluff, so I have no idea what I was thinking. But I'm at too low HP to even save this thing, to be honest. I'm just going to go for the Focus Punch against this Fortress to see what he wants to do. But he's going to keep going for payback. I really don't care. I have nothing else to do. The only thing, like I said, I can do is Sucker Punch, which is not going to hurt him whatsoever. So just in case he wants to get up some spikes, which would make sense to me, especially because I will be killing myself with Life Orb damage, but then again, he does probably want to keep his Sturdy active, which makes sense as well. So, you know, it's both arguments are understandable to me. Going to my Ho-Oh because I know for a fact that he cannot do anything to break my sub, and Ho-Oh behind the sub is fairly scary to any Uber's team, really. There's not much that can really wall Ho-Oh to the point where he cannot do any damage whatsoever. I think there's only like a couple Pokemon that can really wall Ho-Oh to where it cannot do anything. I think Heatran is one of them, even though Heatran gets wrecked by Brave Bird still. Regardless, I go for a what the fuck was that? Sacred Fire. which does take it down to sturdy and burns it as well, which you would think really sucks for him. But in my eyes, that means I can no longer roost back up to full and come out of this with more HP than I do now, which I think is what would have happened because Payback, I doubt, is a 2-hit KO on my sub. I don't know, though. It might be. I have no idea. Anyway, in comes Dialga. I'm going to go for Sacred Fire again. I'm faster, first of all, to my surprise. We're both the same speed, or same base speed anyway. I don't know what kind of spread he's running. I don't even know what kind of spread I'm running, to be honest. But it's an easy 2-hit KO. He does miss the Thunder. I don't have Sun Up, so that is 70, 75 accuracy. Which is kind of unfortunate. Then again, it's bound to miss. So, you know, whatever. The only thing I can think of that would have made that really really unfortunate situation is if that was in fact a speed tie, which it might be. I'm not sure. In comes Mewtwo. He is still asleep. I'm just going to take this time to roost up and see what I can do. He actually does wake up first turn here, which is very very lucky. That does make it a lot more interesting though, because as you'll see, this Brave Bird does way over half of what he has left anyway, which is an easy 2-hit KO from here. I didn't know he had Recover though, but that means it would have been an easy 1-hit KO had he not had gotten Reflect Up, meaning that it probably would have been a Ho-Oh sweep from here, which is, you know, not something I would have uploaded probably. And this match though was so much fun that I'm kind of glad that happened. So I go for Brave Bird again, once again not knowing that he had Recover, which does make me want to switch out, but I don't want to switch out without me getting it back up to a good amount of HP. So I'm going to go for the Roost here. He does have Side Strike though, which is good to know, because that means I do definitely not want to stay in, because Side Strike doesn't hit on the physical defensive side. Ho-Oh has a great special defense stat, a very nice physical defense stat as well, but Mewtwo is crazy powerful, and I do not want to take a Side Strike to the face. So I'm going to go to my Groudon. I don't get to use this Groudon whatsoever this match. It's like a Rock Polish Short Dance set, I think, once again without a nickname, because I couldn't come up with that with anything on the spot. Side Strike is not a 2-hit KO, which is nice. That means I get to stall some extra reflect, you know, time thing turns. So I go for Rock Polish just to be able to outspeed him and Earthquake him. I thought about predicting the Recover there and going for Swords Dance, but I think he predicted that as well, which is why he just went for Side Strike here instead of Recover, which is thank God, because that Mewtwo is not something I want to see at the moment, at least not at full HP. So going to my Rayquaza, who I fucking love. This thing is like the perfect shiny as well. I always bitch about how shiny forms are sometimes just ridiculously stupid and way too close to what they normally look like, but this thing is like perfect. Like a black Rayquaza is fucking awesome. I love that. I go for Dragon Dance and then Dragon Claw. Reflect is going to wear off on the next turn, which is perfect timing because that means I can just basically sweep from here. He does have a Jump Fluff. Sun is up, so that normally would be outspeeding me with Chlorophyll. But I have the Airlock, which I kind of forgot about myself, which is hilarious. I always do. And that means I'm still going to be faster, outspeeding him, killing him off in one hit as well. Thinking about it, I think a Fire Blast could have killed him anyway, so that Reflect didn't even matter too much. And then his last is his Arceus Grass type, which is very funnily nicknamed, I have to say. Fire Blast, I went for Fire Blast not knowing if he's physically or specially defensive. I kind of guessed physically. I think specially defensive Grass type Arceus is more common though because of Kyogre. That was just a random guess. I think looking back, he had max HP, max speed anyway. I think that's what Tony said. Because like I said, this is his database, and we're basically using all pokes from his stuff, which is pretty awesome. Once again, check it out because he really put a lot of work into that, and it's so much fun to play around with. So he's going to go for the Recover, kind of banking on the Paralysis hacks because that's really all he can do at this point. I have so many pokes left that can kill this thing off, if it is at low HP anyway, especially if it's at low HP. But doesn't get it, kill him off with a Fire Blast, then poison damage kills him. I just said I killed him off twice. Well, you know what I mean. Definitely check out NBZ, really funny guy, really nice guy as well, really cool guy, very nice personality, yeah. Man, I don't even know. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like rating if you did, it really helps out a lot, and that would be very much appreciated. As well as check out the previous battle I uploaded on the screen right now, you can click that if you want to. And comments too, I love comments by the way, leave comments because I like reading them in my spare time, which is like always. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.